Hey guys, Keyshawn here to do another Q&A video, but this time I'm just answering questions. This is for my 100 subscribers that I reached. I can't thank you guys enough for making me get this far. 100 subscribers is a lot to me, and I didn't think I would get there, so thank you all for subscribing, and I'm almost to 150 subscribers, so thank you for that. So let's get started. First question comes from Jeremiah Jets 1272. His question was, what's your favorite model? My favorite model is the 1/400 scale Delta A321 Jeremiah Jets. Pretty cool model. Next question comes from Jeremiah Jets 1975. His question was, what was your favorite and least favorite airline? My favorite airline is American Airlines. Wow, I can't talk today. My favorite airline is American because we've been flying on that frequently around the country, and they have really great service. So yeah, I've been flying with that airline since I was a baby. So yeah, and my least favorite airline is, well, I don't really have a least favorite airline, but I'll say United because many times we flew on United, we had a terrible experience. So yeah, but that'll probably change over the year. And he also asked, am I going to set up my airport up? Am I going to set my airport up again? Yes. And I'll give more information on that at the end of the video. Next question comes from Spotter360. His question was, have you ever had an issue with the police while spotting? If so, what happened? So, when I first moved to Toronto and I went plane spotting, I was right near, I forgot which runway. I was sitting there plane spotting, and I was up by the fence, and I was just plane spotting, having a great time, watching planes land and take off. A security guard drove by, and he stopped on the street in the airport, and he just sat there for about 5 minutes, and I saw him on the corner of my eye, but I wasn't paying attention to him. So another security guard came by on in his pickup truck, and pulled next to him, and they sat there for another 5 minutes. And the guy in the pickup truck came up to me, and he asked me, oh, how's your day? What are you doing up here? Why are you here? I'm just plane spotting, catching planes take off and land. And I said, this is a great area to plane spot. And he was like, oh, okay. Alright, just wanted to know. Have a great day. So, that wasn't the first time. It happened like once before in Texas. I don't know why. Well, I understand it's for security reasons. They're just doing their job, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. So that's what happened to Spotter360. Thanks for your question. Next question comes from ATL Ubeck, or at Lubeck. Please forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. Can't speak today either. Anyway, his question was, if you could spot at any airport in the world, which airport would it be? It would probably be blah blah blah. It would probably be LAX because it's such a huge airport, and there's lots of different airlines. It's like JFK. So LAX will be the airport I would like to spot at. Thanks for your question, and the next question comes from the Hardcore Gamer, and his question is, what got you into airlines? What got me into, airlines. His question was, what got you into airplanes? What got me into airplanes is Well, when I was younger, when I used to live in Miami, I would travel to Trinidad and Tobago a lot with my family. And we will always travel on American Airlines or Caribbean Airlines. And we'll either go on the 757-200 for American or the 737-800 for also for American and Caribbean Airlines. And between those trips, I'll always be curious, like how do these guys fly these planes, and like how do they not mess up, and how do they get us there so like on time and stuff. And through the years, I just started looking more and more into planes and into like where like how far they could fly and all that stuff. So that really got me into planes. And I remember when I was younger, like every time we landed and we were getting off the plane, I would always go in the cockpit and just sit in the seat and just like I would be so amazed by all those buttons and controls and stuff. And it really like made me it made me more interested into planes and stuff. So that's what got me into planes. So yeah, thanks for your question. The next question comes from DJ's Aviation. His question was, what was your most memorable moment while plane spotting? My most memorable moment was when I went plane spotting at Toronto at runway 23, and I saw two 747s like at the same time. It was pretty cool because in Texas where I was, you didn't see those huge heavies a lot. So um, yeah, so that was the most memorable moment. They were a British Airways 747-400 and a Lufthansa 747. They were both taking off. So yeah, that was the most memorable moment. And he also said, "What's your ultimate goal for YouTube, subscriber wise?" My ultimate goal is 1,000. If I reach 1,000, that would be really, really amazing. So that's my goal. Thanks for your question. And the next question comes from Nolan Bennett, HD Aviation. His question is, what's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is Grand Theft Auto 5. Love that game. The next question comes from 123 Danky 123. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyway, his question was, have you ever been to an air show? And if yes, which planes were your favorite? I never been to an air show in my life. That's number one. We were gonna go to an air show. My school was gonna take us to a trip to an air show, but it started raining and thundering, and yeah, so it got canceled and never went. So never been to an air show in my life. Thanks for your question. Next one comes from Jeremiah Jet 75. His question was, what's your favorite Boeing plane? My favorite Boeing plane is a Boeing 757-200. These two, the Delta and the United, those are the 757-300s. My favorite is the 200. The 300s are cool, but I don't know why. I just really like the 200s, especially the American Airlines livery, the 2013, the newest livery. The next question he asks, what's my favorite Airbus? My favorite Airbus is the A320. That's my favorite Airbus. And the next question he asked was, what's my favorite food and drink? My favorite food is pizza, and my favorite drink is Sprite. I really like Sprite. And the final question comes from Heathrow Flyer. His question was, what is your favorite airline? My favorite airline is American Airline because I've been I've been traveling on that airline since I was a baby, and they have really great service, and I like all the different planes that they have now. So yeah, that's my favorite airline. So those are all the questions. Thank you all for the questions. Thank you for liking and also for subscribing. thank you all for 100 subs, and I couldn't thank you guys enough. And also back to Jet of My Jets, 1975. The airport thing, I'm still working on that. I know I've been promising that for over a year now. So that should be coming up soon. I just have to buy the mat. And because I went from promising a model airport for San Antonio and Austin, and then I promised one for San Antonio, Austin, and Houston together, and then I made one for Houston. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out which airport, but I'm working on it. I'm getting there, so you should see that pretty soon. So yeah. So thank you all for your questions, and I hope you guys have a great weekend, and see you guys later.